Welcome back to another video. Today is a full review and a giveaway. We've got 2 bottles to give away and 2 reviews combined into this one video. The first one we're going to talk about is called Azul, and this brand Aqua Dos Acores is inspired by the Azure Islands. A couple basically moved to the Azure Islands and bought a property there. I think they've also got a wine farm, a wine vineyard making wine, and they wanted to create a perfume brand inspired by the location, the beauty of the Azores and the sea around the islands and how beautiful it is, and more naturalistic, nature inspired. The packaging, you can literally paint a watercolor on the cardboard of the packaging, so they want to use kind of more recyclable, kind of natural material, so to speak. The same with the label that's on the bottle. If you wanted to, you could get watercolor and actually paint on there. It's like proper paper. I did have a little bit back and forth on the email with the brand owner, and I want to read you a little bit just so you get the full kind of picture of what they're trying to do. The Azores archipelago is a preserved natural environment and a complex ecosystem, a world reserve of biodiversity characterized by exuberant nature and extraordinary beauty. Today they are considered the most sustainable tourist destination in Europe. They owe their primacy to the quality of the natural environment, the air and the water, and the fauna and life of their inhabitants, to the green economy and the preservation of cultural heritage. Through its niche perfume line, Aqua Dos Acores wants to intercept and enclose the extraordinary universe of sensations and olfactory atmospheres that pervade these splendid islands, to tell their history, beauty, and transmit their values. The brand tries to work coherently on all elements of communication and packaging, creating a design and type of product in line with the company philosophy. The brand is associated to a world with well-defined characteristics, to real lifestyle that is luxury of simplicity. For these reasons, our perfumes are not difficult to wear, and our packaging wants to be sustainable first of all. Added at the bottom, our eau de parfums are produced responsibly without damaging the environment and are free from colorants, parabens, silicone, petroleum products, and I can't even say these particular words. I'll put it up on the screen as writing because I can't pronounce them. And they are vegan and cruelty free. We use recyclable glass and completely biodegradable and recyclable packaging. FSC certified for sustainable sources. Azul is the first one, and it's inspired by the sea around the Azores, the beautiful sea. And so it's a marine, kind of aquatic, ozonic fragrance. And that's exactly what you get with this when you first apply. You're going to get this beautiful kind of salty marine, hints of citrus. There's also herbs in here. There's clary sage. You get the sage, you get the herbs, you get this slight bergamot freshness, and you get this kind of ambergris, salty, musty, marine, slightly ozonic, musky kind of quality. And if you're into kind of ozonic, aquatic, slightly salty, slightly herbal, marine type fragrances, you might really enjoy that one. It's nicely balanced. The little bit of herbal kind of nuance is quite nice. I don't get particularly massive changes with this, apart from it kind of mellows out and gets softer. The herbal tones of the sage act on my skin a little bit more like top notes, and you get this kind of it becomes a little bit more woody as it dries down, almost like driftwood, kind of old, kind of soft driftwood kind of smell. That salty kind of ambergris mustiness, and in general kind of this ozonic, fresh, salty marine accord, which is going to smell like the sea and like the coastline. Jasmine and geranium are listed as florals in this one. Not massive on my skin, maybe kind of nuances, but it's not particularly a floral fragrance. This salty marine, aquatic kind of aura about it is the main part of the fragrance. Like I say, with this kind of beautiful herbal sage top note, a little bit fresh with the bergamot, and it just dries down into that kind of musky saltiness. I would say completely unisex and very casual wear, although you could probably wear it dressed up too if you like. And I would say daytime or nighttime, but probably more suited to daytime kind of casual, but totally unisex and perfect for, I would say, summer and spring ideally. And like I say, if you like marine type fragrances, it might be one you really enjoy. With the performance on this, I found it was a little bit close to the skin, moderate sillage and projection, and the overall longevity on my skin was around the 6-hour mark, so it performs quite well for that style of fragrance. And yeah, that's it. If you enjoy marine, salty kind of herbal, ozonic kind of fragrances, might be one you want to get a sample of. You can find them in the UK at, I think, Rulia White, and obviously check out their own website too. The next one we're going to talk about is this one, and here's the box again. And so this one is a little bit more floral, so I would say in general this one leans on the feminine more, where the Azul is definitely very unisex. This one some men might find feminine because of the big kind of floral nature with this, but it's pretty. And when you first, the spray is very good, by the way. It's like a pressurized sprayer, so good quality spray. You can pick it up by the cap, so no problem there. This one's kind of a lush, juicy floral. There's ylang ylang in here, and you get that slight kind of creamy tropical fruitiness that ylang ylang kind of has. You get that kind of vibe. There's also tuberose, gardenia, neroli, orange blossom, and jasmine as well. Ginger is listed as a note, giving it kind of a slight fresh quality, but you kind of get a mix of kind of all these florals. You get kind of that thick, more kind of white floral petal thickness with this, like I say, the ylang ylang kind of sweetness. Gardenia can be kind of quite sweet as well, and you're kind of getting that play of florals in this. The ginger, only a hint on my skin. I don't get too much of that, but I guess adding a little bit to the freshness. Tarragon is listed, not overly herbal on my skin though, more centered around the very, very pretty florals. Like I say, it's going to come across maybe a little bit more feminine for men. There is a white musk accord in here too, and you do get kind of an envelope of muskiness. With this one, I don't get too much major development. It's this very balanced, slightly sweet, beautiful, musky floral that dries down and trails away like that without any massive kind of changes. But if you like, I would say, gardenia and ylang ylang specifically as florals, then that one you probably enjoy too. For me, it has a very kind of cleanly cleanness. I think probably the neroli is helping with that in and amongst the other florals to give it kind of a soapy, clean vibe. So to me, I can imagine kind of very luxurious floral scented soaps. I mean, like the really good quality, beautiful smelling bars of soap. It kind of has a little bit of that nuance to this. So it's kind of out of the bath, out of the shower, kind of fresh, clean, very beautiful. And I would say leans on the feminine, like I say, because of the soapy clean florals. Not to say that a man can't wear it. I think it is unisex, but I think some men, because of the florals, will say more feminine. I would say daytime majorly, but nighttime or daytime. But for me, when I smell it, I imagine daytime, casual or dressed up to most occasions, and fairly versatile. In terms of performance for this, again, sits a little bit close to the skin in projection and sillage, but the longevity is quite good at around 7 to 8 hours on my skin with that. But no major changes as it dries down. It just mellows out into this beautiful, soft, musky floral. That's it. If you want to win either of these, or just pick one that you want to win. So if you want to win Azul, type in "I want Azul." You have to be in the UK. But if you want to win this one, type in that one in the comments below, and that you're in the UK. If you don't put that you're in the UK, you're not even going to be entered. So make sure you do that. I'm in the UK, I want this one, or I want that one. And I will pick one person to win this one. I'll pick the other person to win that one. And I will tag you to the top probably in the next 2 days. And so check your notifications if you get a message from me you've won. I would just add quickly, I'll leave a link to their Instagram if you want to give them a follow. They were kind enough to send me these for review, and obviously I'm giving them away to you guys. So if you want to follow them, give them some support, give them some thumbs up on Instagram, things like that. They're a very small, independent perfume brand, you know, a couple that have created their own perfume brand living on the Azores. So, you know, give them some support and show them some love on Instagram. Follow them on social media. That all helps small independent brands, so make sure you do that for them, since they're kind enough to give you some free bottles. And I will see you soon with another video. Take care, everyone. Bye.